Don't touch that dial. Adjust those bunny ears, because live and streaming, it's the first annual Sitcom My Face Awards Extravaganza.
Ew. Ah! Oh wait, you gotta have that faint ass fucking cheap clap in the. Yay! Praise me!
Ray.
Praise Jeebus! I'd like to thank the Academy and my Lord and Savior.
So how are we doing, Jay, on this glorious day of awards?
Happy 1 year anniversary, you hetero bitch.
Happy 1 year anniversary. Actually, you said we're off by like a day or so, right?
I think tomorrow. I got a Facebook memory that said tomorrow was. Well, it says join us tomorrow, and it was 1 year ago. So
damn.
We did our Friends episode.
Yep, that was our first official episode. We had our 0 episode, which was just a little introduction, but yeah, the first actual episode was Friends.
It was really just like 38 minutes of me flapping my man tits together. So it was really just a real awkward mic check for 30 minutes.
Nah, but well, yeah, it was a lot of working out the kinks, like from an audio video perspective. With
I've been working out my kinks for 35 years.
Woo! Yeah, mine will be 52 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you old fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey.
You've lived through some real TV history, friend.
Yes, I have. Yes, I began in 1970.
You know what's a scary thought is to sit here and think about how many hours we've wasted sitting in front of a screen.
And here we are.
How many years
sitting in front of a screen
lives
again?
are just fucking gone with this. Oh my lord.
We're here sitting in front of the screen talking about the times we sat in front of a screen.
God damn it. Magical times.
Oh yeah, many magical times. And some snoozers and losers in there too.
The nice thing about screens though is unlike people, you can just shut them off when you're fucking done looking at them. I'm done with your fucking stupid face. Boink. Gone.
Yeah, you got some good awards set up for us, and I created some of my own too.
You did. So, do you have music for the memoriam section?
I just have the happy music
Where's
from
your
before.
Violin at, bitch? Get your violin out. Get your fucking violin out. I only saw 2 this week. And did you catch any? I've been working a lot. So
I've been really busy. So yeah,
I think that was actually the day we recorded last. Olivia Newton-John died.
Yes.
She was battling cancer, was it?
Yeah, multiple times because she was in remission and then relapse, remission, relapse, and I think it was the 3rd time she got it. And not
my favorite Eminem album.
Wait, my wife can't hear me. I'll yell through the door.
Just get her in the audience. It's an award show. We need an audience. Hey! And then Anne Heche died, of course.
Yes.
Anne Heche, terrible fucking car accident. I guess she was drunk or.
I think this might have been the reason. Can you hear me now?
She just hears me talking to myself. That's what my roommate hears every day.
For those that didn't hear me before, live from
Hey, your Audacity's going, so on the show they will hear you.
Exactly.
On the actual show they will.
On the actual show. On the me screw up, whatever. But yeah, so
I leave in when you fuck up, but I cut out when I fuck up.
Oh, there we go. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't. If it ain't fixed, don't broke it.
That's the one of the joys of being the editor. I get to make the calls, bitch.
Nice.
Anyway, so Olivia Newton-John, we said, died, and then Anne Heche died.
That's right. I forgot with the accident.
Fucking horrible accident. I guess she was drunk or under the influence or something and hit a house.
Yeah, actually hit a house. But apparently, she was on something. I don't know if it was prescription or what, but she was just driving around like crazy. like, I think someone asked her to stop. Like, she stopped, and then she went again, and then she hit a house.
Good fucking Lord. Well, and they kept her alive for a little bit to harvest some organs, I guess, and
Possibly.
now the plug has been pulled, huh?
That's correct. But
Well,
those were the two from this week. Of course, in our first season, we lost a lot, and that's why we did also certain episodes that we did as well.
but we've already established no one will die in season 2, so
Yep.
don't fucking think about it.
Yep, everyone will live forever.
This was your last chance. If you were gonna die, this was your last opportunity. Got it?
Yeah, this is
No
the end
one
of season 1, so no more after this.
I only really knew Anne Heche from like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh wow, yeah.
A remake of Psycho.
Oh right, I forgot about that one. Jeez.
What was it on Kevin's podcast, The Hollywood Babylon? They always talk about Anne Heche's butthole. 'Cause I guess you can see it in Psycho.
I never realized, but
Get your magnifying glass. Anyway, so we each found ourselves pondering what awards can we give out to these 20 shows we covered in season 1.
Correct.
And you came up with 8 of them.
Yes,
I
I
came up
did.
with 8 of them.
And as the old sitcom goes, 8 is enough. Now,
Well, we got 16, bitch. So.
Well, each 8 is enough each.
Right. So, maybe we should do that show. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Yeah, I'd say, oh, please. Yeah, I was tormented as a kid because, again, that was my time period. So, Nicholas, yeah, Adam Rich. There we go.
So yeah, our last episode. If you'd like to know our personal thoughts on the shows, we did a countdown of our favorites, all 20 shows in order, and the lists differed more than I thought they would.
Yeah, and there were some surprises that not only were a surprise where we each thought, oh, okay, yeah, I feel weird putting it in this spot, but then we found out we each put it in that spot. There were a few of those out there.
Stop telling people where we put it, Nick. Jesus.
Hey, no, I'm not talking about where we put that. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Hey,
Hot in here.
lady.
So, how do we want to do this? We each came up with 2 nominees. So maybe we each present. Well, we'll each present our own award, and then we can discuss our nominees, right?
Okay, so why don't you start, Jay?
So my first award. Do I want to do these in order? I feel like it's.
No, you can,
all
you can do it whatever, cut and paste.
Let's go. Let's start with most loving / convincing couple.
Aww.
Presented by Bugs Bunny. Most loving.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc. Most loving / no. So, what were your 2 nominees for most loving / convincing couple?
Okay. My 2 nominees.
I guess your 4 nominees.
The first couple was Bob and Emily Hartley from The Bob Newhart Show.
Very good. Very good.
Your
nominees are Bob
and how about
Emily.
you give one of yours?
My first nominee, I went with Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky from Full House.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
I thought they were very lovely.
Oh yes, yeah. What are the good things of that show that I ranked lower?
And she also promised me that if I nominated her, she would pay my way into college
for
through some backdoor fucking.
Aunt Becky. How could you?
Your second nominee couple?
My second nominee, most loving and convincing couple, Cam and Mitch from Modern Family.
Oh, very good. Very good. Cam and Mitch, great couple. My second nominated couple, and I'm surprised none of them matched, but
yeah,
I went with Bert and Virginia Chance from Raising Hope.
Oh, I was thinking of them. Of them.
Okay, so we got Cam and Mitch of Modern Family, Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky of Full House, Bert and Virginia of Raising Hope, and Bob and Emily of The Bob Newhart Show.
Okay, so
quick discussion. How do we decide? Who do you think?
Well, I think this is where we have to fight for who we think should
Right.
be the
Well,
nominee.
and I was thinking, so like I was like, if there's overlap, probably the one that we both pick wins, right?
Yeah, I think if there's overlap, unless we both pick, both things, then it has to be another fight to see who wins. But
I, I would say I love Bob and the Missus, but I don't know that they're incredibly loving on that show.
okay, all right, I'll give you.
I
Like,
would say they're a realistic couple, but I don't know if they're
yes,
as loving. They might win more in the convincing.
yes, that's it. They were the more convincing couple, and again, and it's loving in maybe not like the standard
They're a little
fashion.
later in years too, so
Correct.
they're kind of over each other probably at some ways. You know what I mean? They don't have to jump through all the hoops of the romance and shit as much as some of the other.
And then Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky, they well, let's see. Aunt Becky started on the program with Danny,
Mm-hmm.
and then when go through some time when Uncle Jesse is ready to propose, he basically serenades her.
Yeah.
Which was very very loving, very like
We get a lot of their relationship. We get the blooming of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the children and all that. We get the blooming, and then he gets in the bloomers, and then we get the baby boomers.
Is there a bloomin' onion at the end of this? I just want to know because I need some side sauce.
If a bloomin' onion occurs for more than 4 hours, please call your doctor.
Okay, the other two couples. What's your take on Cam and Mitch?
I can see that. They're a great couple.
I think they're very very well matched for each other because I think Mitch is more the realist while Cam is more the dreamer.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them. Bert and Virginia, I think, are an amazing couple.
Yes.
And I like them too because they're not wealthy at all, so they're
Right.
in like the thick of it. They both made mistakes. They had that kid young, and they did their damnedest to raise him.
Yeah, and again, they're also well matched, especially for their situation and
Right.
their personalities, etc. Like, yeah, they go well together.
I would say Bert and Virginia were made for each other, whereas Cam and Mitch are perfect together, but they still have struggles.
Okay.
Like they fight for their relationship, you know what I mean? Because they are kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard. I would say it's between maybe Bert and Virginia and Cam and Mitchell. Then, what do you think?
Yes, I think those are the two. I think on my side, Cam and Mitch. Your side, Bert and Virginia. And you've given a very good argument for Bert and Virginia. Cam and Mitch, I think, especially for a gay couple, they portray well. Again, they complement each other well. Given like that, Cam is more the outgoing, and Mitch is more the grounded.
The struggle is important though for the
a
relationship. So
yeah, and Bert and Virginia definitely have the struggle going a lot.
They struggle with everything else, but I feel like their relationship is less of a struggle, probably then, right?
I think the struggle with everything else makes their relationship the stronger point.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you know what? I think, given the arguments here, I think Bert and Virginia, are the most loving, convincing couple for our first award.
Woo!
Accepting the award will be JJ Bidbo.
Thanks. You get up there though and you go, and they start playing the music. You're like, bitch, I haven't even said anything yet. Get the fuck off the stage, fat ass. Oh, God. All right, what do you want to present next?
Okay, I'll present one of mine here.
Presenting the next award is Mickey Mouse.
Hey, boys and girls, I think the Our
Sorry,
first.
did I say Mickey Mouse? I meant Michael Jackson.
No, um, the first award on my end, I think I'm actually gonna go to the first one because I
Okay.
think it's a fun one. It's the best performance by a sketch TV artist.
Lots of them.
Yes, and there are a bunch actually amongst amongst the sitcoms that we watched. Would you like to give your first nominee?
My first nominee for best performance by a sketch TV artist is, because I don't know if you thought about it until I said it, but Jackie Gleason for The Honeymooners.
There we go. Yeah, until you had said that, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's right. He came from the Jackie Gleason show, sketch TV.
Jackie Gleason for The Honeymooners.
Okay.
Bang zoom. Yours?
My first comes from News Radio, Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall.
Dave Foley. Very talented man.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was a very plausible choice for me as well.
Who do you have for your second nominee, Jay?
My second nominee, also from News Radio, Philip Hartman. News Radio, love it. Love him, love it.
Yes. And for my second nominee, hey, from News Radio, Phil Hartman.
Andy Dick. No.
yeah.
Phil Hartman.
It's like,
well,
no, not Andy Dick.
Dave Foley and Jackie Gleason are amazing, but I would have no issue giving that award to Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman was amazing on the show. When we watched News Radio, it had been a while since I had watched, and the scenes with Phil, I just busted out laughing. He's so freaking funny.
I'm glad you said laughing.
Yes. But, oh yeah, he just was perfect in that role. And unfortunately, when we lost Phil, yeah, I like John Lovitz, but yeah, it just could never measure up. So
could have also been a choice for
yes, was
sketch
also
actor though.
Sketch TV, yes.
All right, so Phil Hartman, congratulations! I love
Congratulations, Phil.
What should we go with next? Okay,
what do you got, Jay?
I think it's time to discuss best theme song.
Ooh.
20 shows, 20 theme songs. What you thinking there, pal?
Some great ones and some stinkers.
Some I don't remember because
because they were not memorable.
Right.
For best theme song, I know it may not have been your favorite show, but one of the most classic theme songs, most memorable theme songs, and it's played TV, it's played Broadway, and it's played in the movies, The Odd Couple.
I can see it. My first nominee, The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Great theme.
Wonderful
I considered that one too.
Okay.
For the second one, we'll go a little more, a little more current. Best theme song went with the Rembrandt singing "Friends." I'll be there for you.
Oh, definitely considered that one as well. I love that song. The actual whole entire song is very good as well.
Yes.
My second nominee may shock you. I chose The Odd Couple.
Really?
The Odd Couple, you can't deny how important and awesome that theme song is.
It is. And
even if you haven't seen the show, you know it. I mean,
that's true.
I usually like the lyrics. We talk about it. I like the lyrics, but that as an instrumental theme is fantastic.
And I love the plays on the theme throughout the show.
Yes.
the other music that you find throughout the show that's, just kind of molded off the theme song is fantastic as well.
So tonight's winner for best theme song goes to The Odd Couple.
Da-da-da-da-da. I can't do that more than 3 seconds.
if you're so good that it gets copyright claim doing it that way, that's impressive.
that would be pretty.
They're like, holy shit, he matched note for note.
Whoa.
All right,
Okay.
my friend, what do you think next?
Let's be a little let's be a little evil. Let's be a little on the naughty side.
Oh,
Let's go.
He's pulling out the anal beads again.
Yeah. Hey. Excuse me. The most easily replaceable actor or actress.
I'm glad I'm not on any of these shows.
Hey, you're good in Mayberry Man.
Yeah.
But yes,
One day we could do Mayberry Man the series, and then
there we go.
like, well, hate to say this, Jay.
Yeah, Jay. Did you have any
fuck?
plans? Because I don't know if that Mayberry Man thing. No. Most easily replaceable actor or actress. Like I hate to go there, but you know what? In watching some of these sitcoms, you just can't help it but think this character might have been better if someone else was playing them.
For a lot of mine, I tried to stick to main cast because it would be too easy to go, random, whatever.
Yeah. But you could go to like side characters, and and you could really go down the rabbit hole with this. But
what
I
I found
the mains.
were actually two that were replaced, and I thought were an improvement.
Ah, okay.
So my first nominee was, and I can't remember her. Oh, Claire, I think, the oldest daughter on My Wife and Kids.
Right. Yes. She was season 1, right? And was it even the full season 1, right?
It was, I believe.
Okay, it was.
Strangely, when I was watching some of season 2, one of her episodes must have got pushed way back because there is like a episode 20 or something in season 2 where it's the first daughter again.
Oh my god!
And then it goes back to the other daughter. Because that threw me off. I was like, oh, okay.
And of course, also, like you said, Damon Wayans, his character actually acknowledges, like, yeah, there's something different about you.
Right. What's your first nominee?
My first one for main character. Hell, it's one of the main names on the show of Dharma and Greg Montgomery himself, Thomas Gibson.
Okay, I see it. I can see it. The other one also was replaced for me. The original boss on the Norm Show.
Oh, right.
That they replaced with Mr. Denby.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Max Wright from Elf, of course?
Correct.
And I thought that was the first guy wasn't bad, but they definitely had a better dynamic when they brought in Mr. Denby.
Yes, I definitely saw that. And my second one, please everyone, refrain from throwing the fruit. I actually said Paul Hennessy from 8 Simple Rules, John Ritter.
Ooh.
Yes,
see,
the controversial nomination.
Well, I mean, he was replaced technically, kind of.
Well, yeah, technically, not the way most people get replaced there, but what my logic on this was, John Ritter was not suited for the way they wrote that role. Again, you and I have gone over, they really didn't know what they wanted for that role, and because of that, John Ritter did not fit the role.
So we have 3 that were replaced. What was your first one again?
Thomas Gibson. He made it through.
Okay. So 1 that stayed and was just kind of a bore, and 3 that actually were replaced.
2 that were replaced in the normal way. 1 that, well, we lost.
I'm trying to think. Greg, for me, I feel like anybody could have played that role.
Yes, and I think better. I really think there could have been many other actors in that role. Again, not taking anything away from Thomas Gibson's other acting roles, but for this particular role, I really felt like he didn't add that much to be co-billed, Dharma and Greg.
So, just to get him out of the way, did you like the second Claire and Mr. Denby better than the first 2?
Oh, yeah. I think Yeah, both of them.
So those were easily replaceable to you?
Yes, they're very easily replaceable. I think I
Okay.
like the Mr. Denby one more of your
Okay.
two nominees.
Okay. Technically a different character, but same
Yes.
purpose in the
Yes,
show.
the boss on the Norm Show.
God, that's a hard one. These are all pretty. I don't know. There's something about. I think that Dharma and Greg, on a very small scale, do have chemistry. He's just really boring.
Very small quotes on that.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, you get programmer quotes on that. You get the single quotes. Sorry.
I don't know if this is gonna make sense how to word it. I don't think he's great, but I think that she definitely had some kind of attraction to him that worked more for her in her favor than him.
I could see that. I could see
what I'm
that
saying?
part of it. Yeah.
I don't know that if you replaced him, that might have made her worse. You know what I mean?
It's quite possibly. We won't know, but
right. I don't know that I could go with John Ritter though, only because I feel like he was replaced by two extremely boring characters.
Right.
So I don't think that's an improvement. I don't think that was as easy as the others. So I would go with any of the other three, whatever you feel, but that's up to you.
I think your nominee for Mr. Denby, I think, is the choice in this one, because your argument about Thomas Gibson, not that he really added anything to the equation,
right.
But it's just the attraction that Jenna Elfman showed as Dharma to him.
I think that
made the show
improved her a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, made the show,
okay.
Of course, with the parents too.
So the winner is most easily replaced actor, whoever that first boss from the Norm Show was.
Hey. First guy. Woo!
Sorry, buddy. I didn't think he was bad, but when they brought in Denby with Norm, that was gold. All right, so what are we
back to
doing?
you, sir?
Let's see. I would like to talk about. Let's go right up top there. Let's go with funniest lead male.
Ooh,
I'm interested to
going
know.
for one of the big ones here.
One of the big ones.
Okay.
Funniest lead male.
Yes, and again, that word in there, lead, was a little like, okay, well, I can't necessarily say maybe this person, but so I was going back and forth on this. But my first nominee for funniest lead male was actually Ty Burrell of Modern Family.
Nice.
I think you could definitely call him, being that he won the award for it.
My 3 and 4 were very hard not to pick. I will say that.
I can imagine.
My first nominee is Mr. Chenandler Bong of Friends. Or sorry, was it Miss Chenandler Bong?
Yeah, Miss or Ms. Chenandler Bong.
Chenandler Bong. Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry, Friends is my first nominee.
Now, very good choice. I was considering him as well. Yeah, I think he's one of the ones that really made the show when it came to Friends.
His delivery and his cadence to me is one of the most hysterical television performances.
Yes. Okay, for my second, speaking of cadence, I put Mr. Bob Newhart from the Bob Newhart Show.
Newhart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, there were other ones I was considering very heavily, and then it all keeps coming back to that comfort with Bob Newhart, and just the fun. I was thinking of the episode, remember, with the Thanksgiving where they all got drunk?
Oh, yeah.
That was...
Moogle Guy Pan. Moogle Goo.
Yes, yeah, the Moogle Goo.
And Chinese baby food.
Again, his delivery just makes any show he's in.
Again, I did not choose him, but it was very hard not to.
Right.
Only because I think these other two, I think Chandler is brilliantly funny. And my second nominee, we've already touched on him once, is not in his no place, but we've touched on him once. Um, Phil Hartman, Bill McNeil, News
Oh yeah,
Radio
you cannot go wrong with Phil Hartman.
is my second. Okay, so
Okay, so let's see. For
hard.
mine, let's see. Again, the Bob Newhart one. Again, it's we've talked about it before. That comfort when you watch a Bob Newhart show, when you watch a Bob Newhart performance, it's terrific. The cadence, that measured stammer, that just like sometimes like the way he shows surprise. It's just those little nuances was why I chose Bob.
I do you think I love him and I think he's hysterical. I do think it's more his reactions
Yes.
than outwardly funny, right?
Yeah, a lot of times the reactionary way he goes about things.
So we said Phil, right? Was the other one?
Yeah, yours was Phil.
No, I had Chandler and Bill, and you had
I'm sorry. Oh, Phil. Yeah, Phil Dunphy. Yeah,
yeah.
Ty Burrell.
Okay.
Yeah, Ty Burrell. I think again won an award for it too for his acting. Yep. I think he's one of the again when you're dealing with such a big ensemble cast to stand out, and he
his most
stands
amazing
out.
moments were him looking at the camera when he knew he fucked up or something.
Yes.
It was either like when like a sexy woman walked by or when he knew he fucked up. Just that look to camera, almost like don't let Claire notice or something like that.
Yes. Again, that's one of the things I think from some of our best acting nominees, their reactions to things.
So that's funny. Your two are subtle inward.
Yes.
Performances, and both of mine are very big
outward performances. Yes. So yeah. So going to Phil Hartman, to Bill.
Bill McNeil.
Bill McNeil. We saw that the show couldn't really go on without him. They tried.
Yeah, there's a reason he was not in the easily replaceable award.
Yes.
Oh man, that's hard. What do you think? What is your gut telling you of those four?
Of those four, yeah, it's hard because you also broke it down.
All four are brilliant. My other choice, honestly, was Living Single Boy over there.
Oh, Overton.
Overton. I was like, yes. Overton could compete for my third or fourth, probably.
Yes, yeah, he was definitely like in the
Phil
running.
Was in contention. I love Bob Newhart, but like I said, I think he's more reactionary than like in your face. If I said funniest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's someone you're gonna bust out laughing. Okay, you will bust out laughing at moments of Newhart, but like. It's not like, okay, he's going to say particularly just like an outward, like regular joke, very, loud or I don't know. It's just, he's just going to give you some kind of reaction to like one of his patients or one of the other, characters like Marsha Wallace or something like that. And
my strategy is going to be to let you decide so that you get the hate mail.
Oh, goody. Let's see. So you got the introverts versus the right. Extroverts. Let's take one off the board. I think of the four, I'm gonna take off the board. I'm gonna take off Chandler Bing, or Miss Chandler Bong.
Okay.
Your turn. Take someone off the board.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna take Dunphy off.
Okay.
I think he's hysterical, but I think he is reactionary hysterical.
True.
He's more dad joke hysterical.
That as well.
So between those two, I'd have to go Newhart. And so we got Bill McNeil, Phil Hartman, and Bob Newhart.
And when it comes down to the two, again, in watching the two shows, there were some great moments on the Bob Newhart show. But I will say, like, I hadn't watched in a while, but when I watched News Radio, I really busted out laughing, particularly at moments of Phil Hartman. So, by a nose, I am going to give this to Bill McNeil, Phil Hartman.
Funniest lead male goes to Phil Hartman as Bill McNeil in News Radio.
Woo!
This one's for you, big guy. Yay!
Now
I just miss Phil Hartman.
yeah, I know. now I just want to watch News Radio. So, you know
Where
what?
we going, pal?
Let's go to a
Your next presenter, Scooby-Doo.
the rest premiere episode.
Best premiere episode. So, first episode.
Yes.
Okay, this was hard.
What did you choose for best premiere episode?
Oh, man. So.
You don't have to give the episode name, just the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a shithead following the last one we just did, but my first nominee for best premiere episode is News Radio.
News Radio, with the great premise that that Dave Foley he's got to fire the guy,
his predecessor.
His
in
predecessor.
His own job. Congratulations, day one of your new job. You have to fire the guy who currently has that job.
But by the way, also with lead people, I was also considering Stephen Root, just to let you know.
I figured you would.
Yes, I
was
was seriously considering that. Okay, for my best premiere episode, one of the best premiere episodes I've ever seen, I was just stunned, was actually Modern Family. I had never seen it before, and holy crap. That was a great great introduction. Yeah, especially with such a large ensemble. It's like, holy crap, I get this. Oh, this is great.
Yes, very. I figured you would choose that one, so I didn't, because I remembered on the episode you mentioned that.
Yes.
You loved that episode. My second nominee, like I said, shadowing the last award, Friends, I thought had a pretty great first episode.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely a great episode. You know, like
really get to know all those characters pretty quickly.
Characters, and Rachel Green in her, like just gave up being a bride, and it's like, what is she gonna do?
Ross goes, I just want to be married again, and then she walks in as a bride. Chandler's like, I just want $1 million.
Okay, for my second choice, being that we had just mentioned it, why don't we go back to News Radio? Again, that was such a funny first episode.
This is a second win, right? Is this second or third win for News Radio?
News Radio.
News Radio sweeping the awards.
Yes, yeah, News Radio is really showing to be a juggernaut in the awards tonight.
So I guess that's the winner. We both chose.
Yes, News Radio is the winner.
Nice. Okay, where should we put our pee-pee next?
Hey now.
Shh, just fucking take it. All right, let's go most underutilized character.
Ooh, underutilized.
I wrote it as least utilized character, and then I was like, that doesn't sound awardy enough. You need most underutilized
character. Now, there may be some argument on my first, but he definitely could have been used so much more because he was funny as hell. Again, great ensemble cast. I gave Ted Knight as Ted Baxter on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Wow. See, I think he was pretty utilized.
I think, but like when you look at the whole show, like he had more moments he could really have shined, but they spread the wealth.
I still wonder if that final episode was supposed to set him up for a spinoff and it just never happened.
I don't know.
Because wasn't he the only one that stayed at the
Yes,
station?
everyone else was fired.
I swear that had to have been like some idea of somebody at the network was like, maybe we can get a fucking Ted Knight show off of this and spin Ted off, you know? But
Right. No, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I don't know what the plan was, but of course it did not materialize. But we got to see Ted Knight in other great shows, so.
I chose Lily of Modern Family.
Good choice. Good choice.
I thought she was very funny when she was utilized, but for most of the time,
Yeah.
I felt like she'd walk in, say one fucking word, and walk out of the damn room.
And that's it.
And I mentioned in that episode, once they had the other baby, she
Mhm.
literally just became a fucking baby carriage where they'd hand her the kid and go, okay, go put the baby to bed. You'd never fucking see her again.
Yep.
So,
No, I totally agree with you. Second character for most underutilized. You probably know where I'm going here, because we discussed it on the episode, and we mentioned him just not long ago. But Overton Wakefield Jones from Living Single, I think could have been used.
you think Overton and Ted Baxter were underutilized?
I think so. I really do.
I don't know. I think I'm vetoing both of your answers.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think you. I think they're both steal scenes. They both steal. Like,
Yes, they
have
both
entire
steal
plot. Like,
scenes, but
Overton had
how
so
many
many
scenes?
stories.
That's the thing. Like most of the show, you had, which we had Queen Latifah, you had, Max and what's his name with the kind of on again, off again, like going. It's like those seemed to be the focuses, and then Kim Fields. I just felt that Overton didn't get his total due. Like you said, he stole scenes when he was in them.
Man, I don't know. Like he was in every episode. He was in.
Oh yeah, no, he was
like,
in every episode.
He was always. At least I've seen I think the first 2 seasons now, and every one I've seen, he was. They all had their own plots. Usually it'd be 2 over here and 3 over here or whatever. But you know, I don't know. For me, I think they were both pretty utilized. But I
Okay.
could see Ted more than Overton, because Ted was more of a side character, and
Yes.
there were more characters.
Mm-hmm.
But my second choice, which I think we also discussed on the episode, and this is let's see if you can guess. This is a title character that I think is underutilized.
Hope.
Hope of Raising Hope.
Baby Hope. Now,
All
I totally get your 2 were definitely a lot more underutilized.
Yeah, I don't know if I could concede to either of yours, buddy.
Okay, I get where you're coming from. If
I would, like I said, I would get Ted a little more than Overton, but from the 2 seasons I've seen, I think, like I said, I think he steals most scenes. He's got the best jokes in most scenes.
Yep.
He has a lot of.
Best
there's
delivery.
also relationship stories with the girl there,
Sinclair. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. What do you think? What would you pick out of these 4?
I guess given your qualms, and I get where you're coming. So if I had to pick from the other 2, I would say Lily, because
Really?
I think she had more. How do you want to say, like, we saw her really grow up more than we saw really Hope, because at times we really didn't see Hope.
I could see this both. For Hope, I would say underutilized because we never really saw her be amazing. She was just a baby. we know Lily could be funny because she
Yes.
was funny at points.
Right, but they just
So
didn't
she might
use her.
be considered more underutilized because we've seen the potential.
Right. Yeah, and
Is that what you're saying?
yes. That is why I'm saying I think if you're going between those two, yeah, we saw what Lily can be, and like, and also with some of the other kids too, like how she could actually kind of boss
So-
them around.
Ironically, Lily, in being more utilized than Hope, is actually the winner for most underutilized because we know of the potential.
Yes, figure that logic out, everyone.
But you get it, right?
Definitely. Now,
So, all right.
so
I
Lily
can go with
from
that.
Modern Family.
Lily from Modern Family, most underutilized character. I hate to congratulate you on being underused, but there you go. Actually, a child star in Hollywood, probably better you're underused. Sorry.
Okay. Well, speaking of child stars and people that have children, let's go with Best Family.
Okay, so this one, I wrote, what the hell do you mean? So I interpreted it as
Well,
like
let's see
the
if the
best family unit,
yes,
like
yes,
or the most funny family unit.
it's a combination of both.
Okay.
It's the ones that just worked well as a family, worked well from a family standpoint, and worked well in the humor as a family.
So so I did more like happy, good family, more so weighed that than funny because we already have so many funny
Right.
categories. So that's just so you know where I'm coming from.
Got it.
My first nominee, I put the Drummonds of Different Strokes.
Wow. Hey, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Because I just think he was an amazing dad.
Yes. Yeah, Conrad Bain was
he
excellent from the get-go.
He was a very understanding father. And obviously he wanted those kids because he didn't have to adopt them. So.
Right. And there were episodes, addressing just that.
Right.
Okay, for my first Best Family, and this is a slash because it's so freaking big. It's the Dunphys / Pritchett's.
/ whatever the fuck. There's like, isn't there more?
Well, yeah, if you get into Haley and all that, yeah.
I forget what Cam's last name was. He had a different one. Oh.
Yeah, I forget Cam's last name, but Mitch was a Pritchett as well. So.
Okay, I did consider them, but I was like, if it was like funniest family, yeah, I probably would have gone with them. You know what I mean? But best family, I was thinking more like heart. You know,
I get it.
My second choice, again, an amazing TV father, a broken home, and sadly, I chose the Taylors from the Andy Griffith Show.
There we go. Okay.
Because I think Andy was an amazing father, and he loved the shit out of that boy.
Yeah, and when you consider the family, you also in that family
Aunt
unit,
B.
Aunt B has to be in that family unit there.
Right.
Yeah, from the get-go episode too. You're like with Opie there and Aunt B.
Yep.
Okay, for my second, I considered the other families, and I also went with the Drummonds from Different Strokes.
Wow. Okay.
From as I said, from both a humor aspect, because I think they were funny together in the way they interacted, and very heartfelt. Very, as you said, Mr. Drummond didn't have to adopt Arnold and Willis, but he did, and he had his own daughter as well. So I also chose the Drummonds.
There you go.
So for the best family, the winner is the Drummonds.
Of Different Strokes. Congratulations. That surprises me. When I pulled that one out, I was like, he'll never pick this.
I was considering a lot of the different families, and also, like you were saying, meaning a family too. But
yeah, right.
I put it to an actual family, and
yeah, like when you say best family to me, I'm like, oh, like a happy, cohesive, family unit. Yeah. All right, so let's go with Most charismatic pet.
Charismatic pet.
I thought this would be a
Speaking of
fun one.
charismatic pets, where's Killian?
Oh, I think he died. Killian.
Don't say that.
We fucked up. I actually find him dead after this.
No, let's not do that.
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Most charismatic pet. Charismatic pet. Yeah, not Pat. Yes, a very charismatic Pat.
It's Pat.
The first choice
I thought this was a fun one.
I chose from the Norm Show, Wiener Dog.
Wiener Dog. Put a little mustard on him, a little ketchup.
I love the interactions with Norm and Wiener
Dog. My first nomination was Wiener Dog from the Norm Show.
Nice.
But just for good measure, let's hear the others.
My other choice for charismatic pet, and again, not Pat, pet. I don't know why I'm screwing up here, but this comes as a duo. It's Chicken Duck from Friends.
Very good. Well, my last nominee also comes from Friends. Marcel the monkey.
I was considering Marcel, and it would have been funny if we both had the same two nominees.
We really would have had to fucking fight for it. Well, congratulations, Wiener Dog.
Wiener Dog.
Sorry, Marcel. You may
Sorry,
have thumped,
Chicken Duck,
but you're jerking off alone tonight.
At the San Diego Zoo. Okay. Let's go to...
Isn't it sad to think Wiener Dog's probably dead?
Aw.
This is
like, damn it, Jay!
Every 2 minutes, I'm just going to bring up dead dogs. Anyway, continue.
Okay, the next category is character or characters that should have their own spin-off.
Okay.
First nominee, Jay.
I am killing time while I find this on the list.
Got it.
Doodah, yippity doo. Oh, here we go. Best character to have their own spin-off. I said my first nominee is... I would have loved to have seen what happened to this man after he left this show. Barney Fife, Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wouldn't it have been sweet if this man had become sheriff and maybe in another town?
Yeah.
That would have
been great. It's like I've seen that on other shows.
Right.
Where like, the deputy or, all of a sudden becomes, the sheriff on, in another town. When we visit him at another point.
I think Barney Fife having his own spin-off show, you can create his own little Mayberry, I think that would have been great.
Yeah, walking around with his gun, not loaded, of course.
Never loaded. Yep.
Never loaded. Okay, my first is a duo. I've mentioned them before. It's Cam and Mitchell from Modern Family. I definitely could see following the two of them. And of course, Lily.
Do you remember I told you that was the idea?
Yes, I remember that, and it just damn, that would have been so good.
So in the final episode, they, I think Cam gets a coaching job or something at another school or something, and they move out of town.
Right.
And what I read, I don't know if it was right before that episode or maybe the next episode. I had read something. That was the idea. Was if all went according to plan, Cam and Mitchell were going to get a spin-off series.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. They had great chemistry. They were really funny, and I think they were well deserved of a spin-off, but unfortunately that did not materialize.
I was gonna say Dan Fielding, but we're kind of getting that. So
yeah,
we're kind of he's the only one coming back. So
yeah, I was actually thinking about that too, but
we're basically getting a Dan Fielding spinoff. We're just calling it Night Court.
Yes.
So my second nominee is R.I.P. Sweet Angel, Betty White, Sue Ann Nivens, Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh, that's a great one.
just like Ted Baxter could have had his own show at the network, I think that you could have done an amazing spinoff wherever Sue Ann went to the next network or God knows what. Maybe she got into movies, or maybe she
Right.
got into anything, So,
I could see that totally.
and we know Betty White can carry a show. She's done it a million
Very
times.
much so. Now, yeah, I may sound like a broken record, but my other one, I would have
Bill
loved
McNeil. No.
No, Overton.
Overton.
Like I would have loved to seen an Overton show. Of course, with Sinclair, or maybe they broke up and it, like maybe she guest stars every once in a while. But I would have loved to have seen an Overton show.
Did I tell? I came up with it, but I don't remember if I told you I want to do it for an episode. I would like to do an episode of Sitcom My Face where each of us create a spinoff and do like an outline and present it to the other.
Ah, okay. Sweet. I'd like to see that.
I think that would be fun.
Or do that. Not just see it, but actually do it.
That would be really fun, right?
Yeah, let's do it as part of season 2, maybe.
Perhaps. All right, what were we at?
Okay, so we have our 4 nominees, or technically 5 with Cam Mitchell.
Cam and Mitchell, and what was the other one?
My other one was Overton.
Overton, Cam Mitchell, Overton, Sue Ann Nivens, and Barney Fife. That's hard.
Yeah, that is hard.
I
think you actually like two of the most. You have 2 of the most classic, strong characters, like side characters, on on your list.
So you think one of those?
It's like as much
Cam
as
and Mitchell is possible though.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing.
It might still happen. Who knows?
It might still happen, but yeah, Cam and Mitchell, I think, really did deserve the spinoff. But yeah, it's just bringing up those other 2 nominees though. Now I'm like thinking, it's like, I really think, you know what? If for your both, I would choose Barney Fife. I really would have loved to have seen, like you said, him becoming sheriff in another town, or say he doesn't get a job, like on the police force. What does he do?
I would love to see Barney Fife get his own Barney Fife and have to deal with
another. Yes,
and then him constantly judging a moron when he's exactly like him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved that, something like that.
That would have been a classic. That I could.
So
see that.
you think Barney?
I think Barney actually deserves the nod here.
I agree. Barney Fife, Andy Griffith Show definitely deserved their own spinoff. And unfortunately, never finished out the series. So shit.
All right.
Back to me. What are we doing?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing?
You got 3 more categories. I got 3 more.
Funniest child actor, male or female?
Okay. Funniest child actor, male or female? Well, last I checked...
Other. Gotta be inclusive.
Yeah, exactly. So, last I checked, I think Gary Coleman fits here. So, I'm going with Gary Coleman as Arnold Jackson. He really... he was the breakout star of that show, and deservedly so. He really had amazing charisma.
Okay.
And people complain, sometimes the show was all about Arnold. Yeah, because he was good.
Because he was hysterical. Yeah. All right, my first nominee, a show that you've brought up many a time tonight. I've picked Manny Delgado from Modern Family.
Manny Delgado, good choice.
It was very hard for me to choose between him and Luke. I went with Manny.
Yes.
I think Manny's got a little more range.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's got more range, a little more charisma. Luke has that perfect dumb...
Joey Jr.?
Yeah. Okay, so on to my second nominee. I said Rico Rodriguez as Manny Delgado.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, who do you
My
have for your second?
second nominee is Arnold from Different
Strokes. Yep, it happened. It happened.
All
We
right.
both chose the
I
same.
did not expect you to pick Manny. Okay.
Yes.
You know, honestly, Manny's amazing, but I think of the two, I think you have to go with
Yeah.
Gary Coleman.
Yeah, he was the standout. He really was the show for a long
If you
time.
took any other kid though of any of those shows and put them against Manny, it would have been way easy to pick Manny.
Oh, correct. Yeah, like yeah,
We just happened to
Manny
pick
really
the
stands out amongst
yeah.
again. You're dealing with the ensemble again,
Yeah.
but yeah, Gary Coleman just had it. He really did.
Yeah. Well, hey Arnold, congratulations. Different strokes.
What you talking about, JJ?
I did not expect Different Strokes to win 2 awards.
Yeah,
tonight.
no, I was not expecting that either, but deservedly
It felt
so.
it felt fairly low on both of our lists but there are aspects that we loved about it.
Okay, series most eligible for a remake.
Okay. This one I nixed a few that I really want remakes of because I don't think they're eligible because most of the casts are dead.
Right.
So
But again, when you think also remake, it could be a remake where it's a whole new cast.
who the fuck wants that?
I know, but it happens. But
Would you want to see the Mary Tyler Moore show without a single person because they're all dead?
The Mary Tyler Moore is dead show. Yes. Okay.
Fuck. The Mary Tyler No More show. Oh man. No, fuck that. I did not. I said I was thinking eligible, which means, you know, a good, at least important characters are still alive. Cuz so like Night Court I thought of, for instance, but we're already getting that and
Right.
most of them are dead. So I was like, I'm not going to pick that, right?
Why not?
Sure. Okay, so my first choice, I actually chose Living Single.
Ooh, good one.
Because the whole cast is still around. Unfortunately, Overton's not acting, but maybe he could be persuaded. Maybe.
Yes.
And I think that, you know, that was them in their, maybe late 20s?
Mm-hmm.
You could do that again now in their late 40s. Maybe
True.
living married.
True. Yeah.
You
We could see the updated, you know, what's going on with the gang.
I would like that.
For my first, like I said, you could choose it. Even though we know we're getting it. But I think it's just, yeah, eligible for a remake. Night Court.
Night Court. See, I'm like I said, I am scared of what the fuck this is gonna be. I've seen the new cast, and I'm not. It almost seems like they're trying to copy the old cast.
I know,
really
which I hope not. I hope they're not just trying to do a one-for-one type of thing with just Dan as the constant from the old.
Yeah, like the chick playing the bailiff just looks like Roz, and you're like, why? I was like, you should have just gone the other way, just to try not to do that. But I'm gonna hold judgment until I see it.
Exactly.
But like I said, all the amazing cast members are dead, and I don't really want to see Night Court with a bunch of random. Even though we're getting it, I'm scared, but I'm excited at the same time. I love Dan Fielding, so I'm hoping that he can carry it.
True.
And I'm really hoping we get Roz and Bull in there in some capacity, guest stars, something.
But what was your second choice?
I mean, some of the cast is reunited with the creator on a new show, and it's only been a few years, and I think that, unfortunately, Cloris Leachman's passing could be a great catalyst for a reboot of Raising Hope.
Great choice. Great choice.
Not to mention, you could finally utilize Hope. The twins are older now.
Mm-hmm.
Get them in some acting classes, and let's see Teenage Hope, or whatever the
hell she is now.
There
we go. Teaching Hope.
Raised Hope.
My second choice, as we were saying, like, yeah, it would be cool to catch up with the gang. I'd actually love to see a remake of Living Single.
Okay, nice. Living Single.
So,
And like Full House and shit, they already did it. And we
Right.
didn't care then, so it's
True.
yeah,
So,
Living Single wins.
Living
Series
Single,
most
good job.
eligible. I would love to see a reboot, man. I haven't even finished the original yet, so I'm still working on the. I think I'm at the end of the second season. I was plowing through that bitch for a minute. I got to get back to it.
Yeah, I got to get back to that one. I got to finish Raising Hope. Like,
what were the other shows? Was there any other ones that had reboots? So, well, Mary had a bunch of spin-offs. Actually, Mary Tyler Moore Show kind of had reboots with they did, I think, 2 TV movies.
Yeah, TV movies,
Something
but
like
not
that.
yeah.
Dharma and Greg, like I said, I think Dharma was talking at one point, or what the fuck's Jenna Elfman was in discussions at one point, maybe to do a reboot.
And again, when I said the word remake, I also meant remake too. I know The Odd Couple has been remade up the wazoo. There's been I think 7 iterations of The Odd Couple.
And then The Honeymooners was made into that amazing movie with Cedric the Entertainer. So.
No, I thought it was made into the Flintstones.
We don't talk about that. Actually, I thought about picking Friends, but I don't know that would work now. No. I think that's almost too big, and I don't think that some of the cast is not quite there anymore.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
All right, so what are we at here?
You got 2 more categories.
Let's go. Let's save the big lady for last here. I'll say, like Scoob, what's your favorite guest star, male or female?
This episode, Batman and Robin. No. Again, less than 3 seconds. Okay, favorite guest star, male or female? My first, and you pointed this one out to me also, and I watched the episode when we were watching, and it was so great. Muhammad Ali on Different Strokes.
Great episode. Very
great
funny
episode.
Probably my favorite of the Different Strokes ones we watched.
True, yeah.
I think, yeah. My first nominee, we're going back to Friends. Friends had a million amazing guest stars.
Which of them did you pick?
I chose my first true love, Christina Applegate,
on
Friends,
yes,
as
I remember.
Rachel's sister.
That's right. That was a really good episode.
I think she was in 2 of them. Yeah, she was in 2 episodes at least. Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, Christina. If you're out there, call me.
I went to the Friends well as well.
Oh, nice. A lot of great choices there.
Again, a lot of great choices. And I went with one that was married to one of the cast members at the time. I went with Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay. I thought you might say David Arquette.
No, I went with Brad Pitt.
Also, my other contender, honestly, was Bruce Willis on Friends. I thought he was really funny on there.
Yeah, and he was on multiple episodes, too, so...
Yeah, he had a great arc. Tom Selleck was on there for a long time. Great arc there. Good choices there. My other choice, other nominee, our good friend Jason Lee on Raising Hope.
On Raising Hope.
Floyd.
There we go.
I just love every aspect of the My Name is Earl crossovers on Raising Hope.
Yeah,
and Jason Lee is hysterical.
Yes.
I mean, Smokey Floyd, great character, rock star. You get to see him fucking at his best and his worst, and great.
I still love again the different nods to My Name is Earl on Raising Hope, like the Earl C. Hickey was it Nursing Home?
Yep. Yep. That's my boy. I love him.
Okay. Now, if it's going to be a fight between all of them, Muhammad Ali, what's a boxer? So and in fact, his whole thing, different strokes for different folks. Hey, there's the name of the show.
I was gonna say that would be. I mean, it was named after one of his quotes.
Yes.
My eyes just went really red there all of a sudden.
Ooh.
I just got fucking possessed.
Uh-oh.
So what do we have? Christina Applegate, Muhammad Ali, Jason Lee, and what was the other one?
And Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
2
later season Friends guest stars.
Right.
Muhammad Ali and Jason Lee. Yeah, I could go with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I definitely go with, like you said, it was one of the best Different Strokes episodes, period.
Yeah, I think that was a big. We're fucking Different Strokes going to win a 3rd award.
Yeah, Different Strokes with 3.
What the fuck is going on here? Congratulations!
Who'd have thunk it?
That was a very fucking funny episode, though.
That was, and the fact that Muhammad Ali is trying to keep from laughing, you can see.
Wow, this is a strange turn of events.
Yeah, I would not have bet on 3 awards going to Different Strokes.
Wow. All right.
Okay, here we go with
Whip your titty out. Let me suck it.
Series.
Does that take you a second?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. Series you wish had gotten at least another season.
All right.
And this is why the 2 categories, I made this one and then the remake. That's why I separated them.
Okay. I got this one.
Who you got for series you wish had gotten?
Who wouldn't love to have gotten another season because it was so short of The Honeymooners?
True.
I mean, come on. We only got 30-something freaking episodes, and then whatever those little sketches
37,
were.
39, whatever. that's it. That was.
And every one of them they consider a classic. Come on, give us another 24. Actually, I think most seasons were 36 back then, so that would have been at least another 30.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's such a surprise because it's still in rotation, like on TV here, like on our one channel. Yeah, they still show like a late night, like on weekends or whatever, reruns of The Honeymooners.
I'm looking through my list. I'm going, yeah, I would love a 5th season of Raising Hope, but it closed so perfectly. The Honeymooners only got 30-some fucking episodes. Give them another damn season. All right, what's your first?
My first. Well, even though you said it closed so well, I really would have loved to have seen more of Raising Hope. I really would have loved to have seen more of that show.
Yeah, I would too, but I 4 it's pretty good. It's especially the way they bookended is beautiful.
Yes,
perfect. They actually got a finale, unlike his previous show. So.
Yeah, but again, talking under the 100, that was a show that deserved at least 100 episodes.
Right. My second choice, I think, got 3 seasons, and I would have liked to see my boy again for another year. The Norm Show.
Oh, Norm, loving Norm.
I think the Norm Show, although. Like, I think we talked about it. Did they mention it, how the network wanted to get him and Lori together?
I think it was.
They were afraid that was going to be the next season if they did it, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but I would have liked to see another season of the Norm Show.
I agree. Yeah, my second, and again, going back to the well again, if we couldn't get a remake, I would have loved to have seen another season of Living Single.
Okay.
Yeah, I really would have loved to have seen at least one more season of Living Single because, as we went over on the episode, again, there were 2 series going on at the same time from Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers focused all their attention on the one and gave all the commercial publicity to the one, while Living Single kind of, it still thrived, but not the way it should have. And
I would have liked to have seen another season if Homeboy stayed, because he left there in that last season. They replaced him with that Trip or whatever.
Yeah, that part of things. Yeah, if they could have gotten him back, yeah.
Okay. All right, what do we got?
So we got
Honeymooners.
the Honeymooners, Racing Hope. We got Living
Norm
Single
Show and
and
Living
Norm
Single.
Show.
I think I got it. I
I think truthfully, your number one, the Honeymooners.
The honeymoon. I think you gotta go honeymooners.
You
right?
have to go with the Honeymooners.
Just because it got robbed. So, I mean, probably not even robbed. He probably only wanted to do that season, but still.
Yeah, it was a different time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that we should have had so much more of the exploits of the Cramdens and the Nortons.
Congratulations, Jackie Gleason and the Honeymooners.
For a second, I thought you were going into an Ed Norton. Congratulations, Ralph.
Hey, congratulations, buddy boy.
Hey, Ralphie boy.
I think you mean, hey, Fred.
Gotta go, Fred.
Wait, is that also Yogi?
Hey, boo boo. Yeah.
Hey, boo boo. Holy shit, they're all the same. Let's go get a picnic basket.
Well, let's see.
My whole world just crumbled.
Hold on a second. That hat that Yogi wears. Hold on. I've seen that hat before.
Oh my god.
Yes. There you go.
My fucking world just crumbled. I need a moment. Oh my god. Next thing you know, you're gonna be telling me that Astro and Scooby are the same fucking voice. Okay.
Rare.
Rye Rorge. Rye Raggy. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Make it stop. Oh god. All right, what we got? One left here?
We got one on your list and one on my list.
All right. Well, this is a biggie. It's a biggie for me.
What's it gonna be? It's
the funniest lead female.
Ooh.
Who won male? It was Bill McNeil, right?
Yes, Phil Hartman is Bill McNeil.
Phil Hartman, funniest lead male. Now, funniest lead female. What you got, Schnookums?
Okay.
Show me just the tip.
The first one I got in the self-titled show is Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh.
Yes, Mary Richards.
Interesting.
Yes, she it was such a fantastic show. It was such a different premise for the time. Single woman on her own. It's like not doing a couple thing.
I love her. I also chose somebody from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Oh. Had to Google how many episodes she was in to see if I'd consider her a lead.
Okay. I think I know where you're going.
I mentioned her already. Sue Ann Nivens of the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Betty White.
She was there for some of 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yes.
Many episodes, so I was like, all right, I can consider
she qualifies.
her a lead. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So what's your next choice? Because I almost feel like this is going to be the winner.
Okay. The next choice is Lisa Kudrow from Friends as Phoebe Buffay. Also as Ursula Buffay, but mainly as Phoebe Buffay.
So when we do Mad About You, you're going to choose Ursula?
Exactly. No.
Well, I fucking knew you were going to choose that, and my other choice is Phoebe Buffay, Lisa Kudrow, Friends, who's got to be she's fucking brilliant.
Yes.
I mean,
come on. But this is why we were saying before, it's like you were saying Miss Chandler Bong was the funniest male. Well, I said, well, there's one other that was really fun. Yeah, Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe Buffay.
Lisa Kudrow. Congratulations.
Woo! Good job, Lisa.
Phoebe is amazing.
Oh, amazing. Yes. Yeah, some of the best moments on that show are
spin-off too, huh?
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good character for a spin-off, yeah. Instead, we got Joey.
Ooh, what if you had a Phoebe Ursula had to be roommates odd couple reboot?
Interesting.
Holy shit. They shouldn't have got fucking Chandler for the Odd Couple remake. They should have got Phoebe. Gender swap that shit. Put her with her twin sister. Boom. Comedy gold.
Yeah,
Ursula can still be doing porn.
Mm-hmm.
There
we go. Yeah.
You're welcome, Warner Brothers. It's made you fucking $1 billion. And you only got to hire one actress.
Yeah. Make it happen. Make it happen.
You got to hire one fucking paycheck. It's all Lisa Kudrow. Boom. Done.
Okay. We're down to the last award.
Make it good, friend.
Funniest episode we watched.
Ooh, funniest episode we watched.
What you got, Jay?
Honestly, I had to choose. Okay, we talk about this show too much, I feel like, but it's a Friends episode.
Okay.
And it's honestly one of my favorite episodes of television ever. The one where no one's ready. I believe it's season 3. And it's literally just the 6 of them in a room. Ross is trying to get everyone ready to go to. He's going to be giving a speech. You may remember Joey wants everyone to drink the fat. That kind of
drink the fat.
Could I be wearing any more clothes? All that. I'm wearing everything you own. All that shit is in that same episode, and yes, I fucking love it.
That is, to me, one of the best episodes of Friends.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant half hour, and it works so perfectly as just a little stage play, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you got?
My first is Mary Tyler Moore. There were a few episodes I was thinking of from this. I was thinking of the dinner party. I was thinking of what was the other one? What's the name?
Chuckles.
Well, that's the one I chose. Chuckles Bites the Dust.
All right, that's a great one.
About the death of a clown because Chuckles the clown was dressed as a peanut. For the big parade, and a rogue elephant shelled him.
And then wasn't the whole thing, she was upset that no one was crying the whole time, and then they get to the funeral, and then she can't stop laughing?
Yes. Yeah. And everyone at the station is making fun of the whole fact of...
Making light, yeah.
Yeah. Like Murray and Lou are joking. It's like, well, good thing he wasn't dressed as a banana, or a rogue gorilla might have peeled him. But yeah, Mary's like all disgusted, like, oh, how can you guys say this and that? And then they go to the funeral of Chuckles, and what was it? The minister there is talking about. It's like, we loved all, Chuckles' different characters, like Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo, who like every episode would hurt his foo-foo, and Mary, it's just trying to hold back, like, and then
she's the inconsiderate bitch at the funeral. Yeah, it's so funny.
And it's great because the minister's like, Chuckles would have loved that. He wouldn't want anyone crying at his funeral. He would love people laughing. And then all of a sudden, and then Mary all of a sudden breaks down crying.
Oh god. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one.
What do you got?
I went back to news radio because I don't remember if you watched this one or not.
Well,
but I definitely told you about it. It's called The Jumper with John Lovitz guest starring.
Oh, right.
And it's Phil Hartman and John Lovitz hanging out a window. He decides he's not going to call the authorities to help this jumper. He's going to try to be the radio local hero and talk him off the ledge, but ends up hanging out the window with him. And so many brilliant moments. Like I said, all of the Andy Dick stuff down on the street, trying to catch everything they drop. You got Joe Rogan. He's got this crazy pulley system, and he's doing fucking swan dives out the window on the 30th floor and shit. Oh, it's so fun. Of course, Bill McNeil, our funniest lead male.
Yes.
Doing what he does best. Oh, so good.
And for the last nominee of the night, I also went to news radio.
Oh.
How could you not? But my choice, if you have a problem with this, you might want to register it in the complaint box. One of the episodes that I just busted out laughing watching this one, and it's so good because not only does Dave puts up the complaint box because some employees have been complaining. So he sets up the complaint box. When he reads some of the complaints, with them gathered round. So the best one is like he reads one, "You suck." The next one, "No, you suck." Howard Stern rules. If you can read
Baba
this,
Booey, Baba Booey.
yeah, if you can read this, you're a dork. Coupon for one free kiss from Joe if you're a girl. Coupon for one free kiss from Joe if you're a guy. Hey! We need more complaint cards.
Oh.
And the best part. Wait, who's the black dick? Who's the sex machine with all the chicks? And everyone else. Shaft!
Shaft.
And, of course, Bill. I thought we'd all enjoy that. But the other part of this episode that was brilliant was Jimmy James in his little radio box.
Oh, yeah.
with the waveforms, when he talks.
He's out fishing and shit.
Yeah, when he's out fishing. Yeah, Joe sets up this, thing so he can still be connected to them there, and one of the great things is, when Dave is talking with Jimmy, and he jokes, it's about about the lawyers, and all of a sudden, because Jimmy's been talking, you see the waveforms and that, and all of a sudden he makes the joke about the lawyers, and then just the line goes flat line. That's not funny, Dave.
Right.
That was just so freaking good.
Well, we got 2 news radio episodes. That's interesting. Does that mean we have to go news radio?
I think we're going to have to lean to the news radio on this. But which of the episodes to choose?
I could go complaint box. I think.
Yeah,
I could go complaint box.
It was hard to choose a top news radio episode, but
Yeah, they're all
that
pretty
one was
good.
just good all around.
Honestly, the only ones I don't really love are the ones where they're not being news radio, where they do Titanic and the space. And they're funny, but they're not.
Nah.
That's not what I'm there for,
But yeah, so congratulations, News Radio, also racking in the awards tonight. Woo! Let's see, we had.
Leave your doors open. I'll be over to pleasure you later.
Yeah, let's see. Phil won for best performance by a sketch TV artist. He also won funniest lead male, and News Radio is the funniest episode. And best premiere episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So our big winner tonight is News Radio.
Yay!
and the one that no one saw coming, different strokes.
Wow, fucking weird.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed our award show.
I did.
I did as well. It was funny having to kind of revisit and think about some of these, who deserved what.
Well, and it's good that we can recognize certain aspects of shows as amazing, even if we don't think the entirety of the show is amazing.
True.
It's important to, there might be an amazing character or an actor on a show that's the show's fine. That character is amazing, though,
Right.
So.
But yeah, I'm happy with season 1. It was a great slate of shows that we got to watch, and I'm excited for season 2.
Damn tootin'. We will be back with F Troop
in a couple of weeks.
I can't wait to dig back into that.
Hey, the end of the
only
Civil
2
War.
seasons.
Yeah, the end of the Civil War was near, and quite accidentally.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Well, I don't think that was accidental. Listeners, if you like the show and you'd like to see more, hey, subscribe. Hey, join our Twitch channels. Mine is twitch.tv/netnick191, and Jay's is
Twitch.tv/bidwellfog, BIDWELLFOG. Find us on all your favorite podcast apps. We are on YouTube, Facebook.com/sitcommyface. And where else are we? We got a Twitter out there. We'll do
we got an
something with it
email
eventually.
at sitcommyface@gmail.com. We got a Twitter, yeah. We should start actually linking the episodes to that. And
I'll tell you where to link your fucking episodes.
Hey.
Oh,
and being that you mentioned something, we are looking at possibly going to a different streaming platform, possibly for season 2.
Yes. I think you can upload to Twitch, though, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So we may be able to still pass them out over here as well.
Right. But we shall see.
Definitely look up Sitcom My Face on YouTube. We don't have a fancy special link yet until we get a couple more subscribers. So
correct.
Find us, subscribe. But the link is available on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sitcommyface, as I said before.
Correct. And for Sitcom My Face, I've been Nick Franco.
I was Jay Flippin' Bidwell, kids. Don't you forget it.
And Jay, what do you hope that everyone will do?
I would like all you sweet, sweet babies to sitcom my face.
Sitcom My Face. Thank you, everyone.
Go back and listen to season 1 again.
Yes, keep listening. Bye-bye.